and it is bubbling, and it's actually kind of fun just to see it like crackle and everything. It's like dry skin if you get winter hands and you just gotta like, I know. It's
yeah,
like
wait, no, that's not cool.
It,
yeah.
but it's kind of satisfying. You just scrape it off, and then underneath is the hopefully your porcelain tub. But sometimes, it requires 2 or 3 rounds of doing it because.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shifting Tones, the podcast with nerdy tones and shifting formats. I'm your week's host, Steph, and I'm joined by my 2 lovely co-hosts. I have Lorissa.
Hello.
And I have Sam.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hello, boys and girls. We are back. I don't know why I said
That's
it
us.
No, it's all
that
good.
way, but welcome back to a new week's episode. How are you guys been? Let's catch up real quick before we get into our super fun activity for the day.
I want a mustard instead of ketchup.
Oh, why is that? Elaborate.
I don't know. She said she wants us to catch up. I want a mustard.
Oh, I get it now. The
jokes, I guess.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Sorry.
Well,
hold your applause.
Okay, how about we have good old Larissa, since I introduced you first. Why don't you
she's
go
cool.
ahead?
She's all right.
No, absolutely. So, HUTV update real quick. So, the last week and a half now, I think, maybe even 2 weeks, I've been scrubbing away at that tub, and oh boy, howdy, is it still a lot of work, even with a chemical stripper or paint thinner. Oh man.
You haven't finished it yet?
No, well, I finished most of it. I finished the inside of the tub, which I would say is probably arguably the hardest part. So now I'm just working on the outside, and most of that is done, actually. I'm still letting, as we actually record, it has some extra paint stripper sitting on there, and it is bubbling, and it's actually kind of fun just to see it like crackle and everything. It's like dry skin if you get winter hands, and you just gotta like, I know. It's
wait, no, that's not cool. Yeah.
But it's kind of satisfying. You just scrape it off, and then underneath is the, hopefully, your porcelain tub. But sometimes, it requires 2 or 3 rounds of doing it because there's different amount of layers to the certain paint that they use. Like, yeah.
And you know what's stupid is that we bought this like orange goo like paint stripper spray.
Yeah.
We went to Lowe's first, and at Lowe's it was like $15 for a can, which seemed really high, but compared to all the other cans, it was fairly cheap. Got a second can at Home Depot because we ran out of the first one. It was like $10.
I know.
So if you're looking for spray depainter paint thinner, go to Home Depot.
Yes, absolutely. But if you're looking for wood, go to Lowe's, because last couple summers ago when we did some outdoor projects with wood, the Home Depot wood is shit.
Way better.
Like, it's so bad.
Oh, wait. Yeah, the Lowe's wood is way better. Yeah, the Home Depot wood sucks.
Okay,
noted. Absolutely. So yeah, that's the update for the HGTV update. Other than that, we've been hanging out. We babysat our niece the other day, so it was super nice hanging out with her. She's obsessed with the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and so when we were sitting at her little craft table, I was sitting down and she's like, draw Mickey. So I got to draw Mickey for her, and that was a lot of fun.
Would you do that over and over and over again?
Pretty much, yeah.
I didn't draw Mickey. I did Mickey with stickers. I mean,
you did.
Out of little circle stickers, but
she loved it too.
I leave the drawing to Lorissa most of the time.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, also, real quick, not to butt in, but since I'm not going to talk about the babysitting, she has this like little projector thing. I've never seen it before. It looks like a play school one. Yeah, Fisher Price. And it's got little children's books that are like these little plastic cartridges, and you stick it on the side and you just turn it on. It's battery operated, and it produces a pretty bright, high quality like storybook image, and it like narrates a story for you onto the wall. Well, we put it up in the living room because she brought it out. I thought it was her doctor set at first. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was in like a bag that looks like it would belong for a doctor kit. So
and so we set it up. I'm like, okay, yeah, it looks pretty nice. And, and she's like, okay, no, I want to put it somewhere. So she takes it from the living room, and we go in the kitchen. And she puts it on the kitchen floor, and there's like, I don't know, like a 6 to 8 inch gap underneath the cabinets. Yeah. She just puts it right up against there and wants to lay on the ground sideways and watch it in the kitchen. Yeah, she wanted to lay in the kitchen like the entire time. Yeah, she loved it. Like a goofball.
Did you let her?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. She's 2 years old. You got to let her do anything she wants. Yeah. You want to go gamble? Heck yeah, you're 2. Why not? Who's going to stop you?
Oh, goodness. Okay, nice. No, anything else, Larissa? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just going to say I'm excited for the days where we can actually take her fake gambling and go to Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. The casino
Chuck
for kids.
Chuck E. Cheese.
You guys will be able to
Dave
get that
Buster's.
pizza.
Yeah, round 1, all the fun places. Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We didn't do much over the weekend. I've been going to therapy, which is very nice.
Nice.
So
Yes,
if you need help, go get help. And if it's affordable and accessible to you, please do it. So that's all I got.
Oh, and you got a new lamp.
Oh, yes, I did get a new lamp. I would show you, but I don't want to ruin the lighting for this recording.
That's
but
fair.
It's very nice. It kind of looks like an old vase, the bottom, the style, and it's got like chrysanthemums painted on there, and it's like a peach, teal, bluish green sort of coloring. But the lampshade that I got for it, unfortunately, is a little too thin. It's like paper rice thin almost.
Oh,
and
wow.
with any light bulb you put in there, you can see it directly, like
super
clear
bright.
as day. It's almost like it's like a clear lampshade over it.
Wait,
so
that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I know. So I got to get a new lampshade for it. But the lamp itself was only $8 because we got it from like a reef store. Can't complain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not bad. All right, Sam's turn.
Yeah, so Larissa's weekend was my weekend for the most part, except for played some video games and had a really cool play the game in Call of Duty. I know it doesn't matter; it's boring. Your husband wasn't playing after. Well, me and him played earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Took a break for dinner and like hung out and stuff separately for a few hours, and then a couple other friends wanted to hop on. He didn't end up popping back on, and we had played a game mode called Overdrive, where every time you get a kill, you go a little bit faster, you get a little bit extra perks and stuff. Well, I was laying on the ground on one map, shot a guy, and then their team just kept running in the same path, and so I just kept pulling the trigger over and over, and I think I got like 7 kills in the one play game, which I'll never do again. So achievement of my day there.
Career achievement, it sounds like.
Yeah, career achievement, life achievement. Play the game, getting married, vacations, this podcast. But anyways, you're here for the Controversial Corner 2025. That's why we know you're here. That's why you listen. Number 1, I'm getting really annoyed when I see it on TikToks or Reels or Shorts or whatever of people doing interviews with other people, especially on the street, holding not a microphone. So it's got a microphone attached to it, but it's usually like a spatula or a wooden spoon.
This sounds so familiar to a previous
controversial
corner.
No. My previous one is I would hate getting approached on the street by a TikToker or influencer.
I get upset.
Similar.
I saw somebody using a crowbar the other day with a microphone attached to it, a hairbrush, a spatula. I'm like, I get you think it's funny, but it's stupid. It doesn't look good.
You're wrong. Old grandpa's wrong there. If you're going to do it, be creative about it.
Nope, absolutely not. Quit your job. Number 2, I would hate to see the Minecraft movie in theaters right now. I got to either wait for it to come on DVD or give it a few weeks because teenagers are ruining it.
Oh, are they?
Like, teenagers ruin things in general because that's what teenagers do.
You sound so old.
I know, and we were teenagers once, and we definitely ruined stuff too. We were definitely annoying at movies and different things.
Especially with like Twilight, I would see people like scream out things. It was so fun. Those were the days.
But this one is specifically with the chicken jockey scene. I don't know what chicken jockey is.
I have no idea what that is either.
Steph, I don't know if that's Minecraft lore.
It's not even just lore. It's just a thing that it's just a thing.
Well, there's a line in the theaters where that happens, and he says chicken jockey. And all the teenagers, tons of TikToks and videos of them going absolutely crazy, like shooting off like fireworks in theaters and like
fireworks.
Oh yeah, like little like those like poppers and everything, and
still that's crazy.
And going absolutely crazy, throwing popcorn everywhere, causing so many problems for theaters. Kids crying because of it, and parents taking their kids out because they think
it's for the little kids mostly.
Yeah. It's stupid. Speaking of chicken, people who eat chicken wings by either putting the entire wing in their mouth, or biting it from like for a flat, specifically biting it from the end.
You do know it's a cultural thing, right?
What? Putting the chicken wing
Eating
in your mouth?
Chicken like that, yeah.
Well, it's stupid. I'm just like, I don't know, like it seems weird to put the whole thing in your mouth or like to bite it from one end. It seems like it'd be more difficult to eat. Well, like it just seems more difficult.
I'm sorry, you're wrong.
All right, number 2, I think, or number 4, whatever.
I was like, number 2.
I think it's the last one.
Yeah.
I think that the Switch 2 and Mario Kart coming out are priced appropriately.
Same.
People are getting angry about it, that it's a $450 console or whatever, a $400 console. And then Mario Kart, the games separately, are going to be like $80 for a game, which seems high. But if you take inflation into account, or if you take literally just time into account, these games should be $100-something. You could have gotten an NES game back in 1996 for $80, $90. That was like the standard price, was anywhere from $70 to like $90 for a game. So
yeah, back in 1980 money.
Right. And so the fact that they have more employees now, higher graphics, higher output, more people playing it, you would think it'd be more expensive. Like, video games are just more expensive. I don't know I think
know.
If you're okay buying a console specifically for specific console exclusive games, then that's what you should be expecting.
Right. Because wasn't the PS5 like $600 at launch?
Yeah, so it was the Xbox One X or One S or whatever it was. But yeah, I mean, these new games coming out for the Switch and the Switch 2, I mean, just expect them to be more money.
I think the console price is fine. I don't agree with the game one as much, but
that's what it was at 96 for all those games. I mean, you wanted any new game.
What's controversial is how you both say consoles.
Oh, stop.
You guys sound like you say console. I'm dying on my grave. Like a Nintendo console.
Yeah,
well, it's probably a northerner thing that we don't realize we're doing.
I hear it every time I'm hearing council, a council, a council, a
it's a Nintendo console, yeah.
That's crazy.
I love that.
We just say it so differently.
No,
yeah, I mean, I get, like, it sounds like a privilege to say that, and I'm probably not going to buy it right away because it's expensive. Like, I'm not going to go out and buy it unless I got specifically the combo with Mario Kart because it's only $50 and it's supposed to $80. But, I mean, yeah, it's expensive. And it sucks because the economy we're in right now to pay for that kind of thing, but it is what it is.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever bought a console at launch.
No, never at launch.
No.
Like, I always wait a year and a half.
After.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, my parents have once. I really can't imagine.
Right. No, I don't think so either.
I got the 360 like 4 or 5 years after it came out. Same with the original Xbox. I mean, all my consoles at least 3 to 4 years after they came out.
And I almost always have exclusively bought my games, especially as a kid, like used. Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Babbage's or GameStop or was another one.
I liked when the video rental stores would just sell them.
Yes, bring them back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Bring back Blockbuster.
Yeah. Okay, my little small talk if you're done. Yeah. Okay, my turn. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of the same old Steph small talk.
No, you're good.
Wait, I can narrow it. All right.
No, we're gonna
go.
Busy.
Let Steph talk.
I am busy, but I'm getting super close to being done with my schooling.
That's so exciting.
That's exciting.
That's a huge accomplishment.
I have another big paper to write.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise.
Right.
And then I have a 40. They call it the equivalent of this last class with it. Like this last part of the module should be the equivalent of 45 hours.
It's pretty crazy.
I don't know what it entails because I can't click on it. I have to go and do things in order.
Oh,
so gotcha. I just finished the paper. I got to do the paper first, turn in my paper, and then I can see what the 45 class hour thing is or whatever. But that's it. Then I'm going to be done with the class.
That's so exciting.
To put it into perspective, because the podcast knows, because you guys, I'm sure, have heard this a lot, that I've been doing this class. I started in October.
Yeah.
I technically had a year to finish these classes.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So I'm getting it done way ahead of the deadline. So I've been really pushing to get it done.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's for my teaching license, which I don't even know if it'll still be valid, but we're moving forward.
Let's hope it is.
Fingers crossed,
yeah.
It's a crazy world out there.
I would hate for all this work. I thought about that the other day. I was like, what if it's just all for nothing? Either way. But another good news, nerdy news.
Ooh.
Oh, nerdy news.
Is that my husband and I, we have been pushing through and getting even more caught up in One Piece.
That's so exciting. We've been watching airing the new episodes?
Yes. The 6-month hiatus is over for the animation, so now it's coming out weekly again. So we are now at like 1,090 something.
Wow.
Like maybe 1,091 or 92 or something. But we're maybe less than 40 episodes catching up.
That's like 2 weekend binges.
Yeah, I know. So we're pretty excited. It's just been good. It's been fun lately. So
that's a lot of fun.
That's the nerdy news. And then
that's
the last,
really cool.
Just actual personal daily news is that I not uploaded. That's the wrong word. I planted little seeds for
I like
a vegetable
the idea of
garden.
Uploading that though. Like
I uploaded some vegetables the other day. I don't know if you're aware.
Yeah, that's exciting.
But we're starting our vegetable garden. I haven't done it at this house because I did it before in my previous house and had a garden, but I'm trying to do it this time here.
I love that.
So
it's exciting.
I'm excited.
Nice. You guys gonna like plot everything out? Or you're just kind of just like. I mean, are you like building an entire garden like with all the wood in it? Okay, that sounds like a lot.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've just planted the seeds, and I'm like, if we get some sprouts, we get some sprouts. And I'll figure out what to do from there.
Yeah,
Leave
absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much. So that was it. Okay,
that's cool.
So no good transitions, but that's okay.
Teletubbies.
Oh, no, freeze. I do have a good transition.
Oh, okay.
I talked about gardening. Wait, hold up.
Okay.
So, do you know what is the common thing in gardening that is used on a TV show, a very popular TV show? Maybe not so much anymore, but it used to be a little back a couple years ago.
The only thing I can think of...
A romantic show with some sort of gardening thing.
I literally have no idea what you could possibly be talking about.
But I'm just going to say the first thing that popped up in my head was fertilizer, which is kind of different.
Yes.
Wait.
It's a rose.
Potatoes.
Sam. Come on.
Rose. Okay.
Rose. Yes, roses. Because roses are on The Bachelor is what I was kind of going for. It was very vague, very quick, trying to put the pieces together.
I love that.
Larissa
I don't know about that one. Yeah, that's a stretch.
It's a stretch, but I was trying. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to play kind of like a game. Very simple, but it's more so a talking through it, giving me your opinions. I want your feedback. Because this is reflective of me on a personal level that y'all might not know me on. This is hot or not.
Ooh, Steph edition?
Anime character edition. So anime characters that Steph finds hot.
Oh, this should be easy.
Now you guys are pretending to be like, say, like, for example, I just had the fun ideas. Like, you have a rose or you don't. Like, right? The Bachelor or the Bachelorette, they always give a rose if they find you hot, or that you're attracted to them, right?
Sure.
And you want them to stay. Well, and then you don't get a rose if you're like, no, you're not the one for me.
Right.
So it's like we have imaginary roses. At least you two do, and you guys are gonna choose whether it's hot or not, and they get my anime character picks. Get the rose or not from you guys.
Okay,
I got it.
Yeah.
You guys can be brutally honest.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, each round we each have a rose to give out, or we have one rose between the two of us.
No, you both will have your own set of roses because these are your own opinions, and you guys are going to give me the full tea, thoughts, opinions, feelings on them, judgments, whatever have you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let me do this so we can have everybody see this. Now, if you are listening to our good podcast on YouTube, you should be able to see. I spent an hour and a half of my free time making this.
I love this.
It looks really good, yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. The rest of it...
And you would only know if you saw it, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But listeners, we're going to go through it listeners not on YouTube, don't you worry. We're going to be going through this as well and discussing through the options because I will be reading and kind of just narrating this for you. All right, are you guys ready to play Hot or Not?
I'm excited.
Yes, let's go.
Our first contestant that I find who is hot is Kakashi from
Classic.
Naruto.
I mean, everyone found him attractive. I don't care who you are.
The water scene from like episode 20. Hello?
Yeah, give Kakashi one. Look at him. Look at that mask he's hiding. He's like, got a sense of mystery. Yeah, you only see his face like I think once in the anime, right?
Oh, and it's
when he's undercover as like a regular guy, right? He's not actually playing Kakashi.
They do actually reveal his face.
Okay, and look at that hair. I mean, it's hard to get that kind of
silver
coiffed.
hair. It's pretty cool.
Oh, easy. Yep, I'm handing him one.
You're handing him
I'm gonna hand him one. I'm gonna like.
I'll hand him a whole bunch of them. Like, hey,
whoa.
marry me.
Whoa, okay.
I was gonna do some like ninjutsu, so it like went over as a log. And then I like undid the thing.
Jutsu.
Yeah, and then
that's clever.
it turned into a rose.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, I like it. I think you'd be impressed. All right, are you guys ready for my next pick then?
I'm excited.
We have Zoro from One Piece.
Oh boy.
Zoro, yeah. Something about One Piece characters just doesn't do it for me.
Wow, okay.
I think, honestly, even though he's got green hair and he's goofy proportions, I think he is actually one of the most normal looking One Piece characters, which is really surprising.
I would say you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I think it's that his eyes are drawn correctly in the shape of his face. And he doesn't have like
proportionate.
Yeah. I mean, he's not like Frankie's got like giant arms and like tiny skinny legs or whatever, but he's not going to get one. Sorry, Zoro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same here. Same reasoning.
What? He's got 3 swords. What do you mean? And he's always like, it's a hard thing in this picture, but Zoro is always like shirtless somehow.
I don't know. I get it. Like, I like the idea of the samurai, very like reserved, goes by his Bushido, I'm assuming.
Yes.
But I look at him and I'd rather be Gintama from Gintama.
Okay.
Like, I want it. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Sorry, Zoro.
I'm not
Zoro fans everywhere.
Sorry, Zoro.
Okay, not an issue.
You have some angry people at us
in the comments. Don't worry. These are all, at least someone's got to be on my side out there.
Oh, yeah. No, tons of people agree with you, just not us.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. We have, now, I don't know how to say it because it is a Chinese one.
Sure.
Wu Li Ki?
Sam,
please tell me if I'm saying it wrong.
It'd probably be Chi at the end.
Chi,
so
Wu Louis Chi?
Yeah, Louis. Not Luigi. Lucci, yeah.
Lucci, Lucci. Okay, that's good to know. People just normally call him Seven in English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's from the show Scissor Seven, which this is that Chinese one I kind of told you guys that I really liked.
I remember that. It does look interesting, the style.
So it's very specific because this character, this is not a big spoiler.
Sure.
He has memory loss. So this is like his past self that he forgot. So I'm more so focused on past self that he forgot that I'm interested in.
The moody boy. I like that.
This looks like a fan art picture for YouTube listeners that can actually see this. This looks like a fan art. This is actually cover from season 3. So this is official artwork.
Interesting.
Okay. Just say, and then there's Elsa from Frozen with dark hair in the background.
Hiding in the back there.
Yeah. So I'll let you take it first on this one.
Well, he's a very well thought out character. I love the design. It's very well put together. You could definitely tell he's like a ninja.
Okay.
Which I'm going for that.
I like the idea, like the guessing.
Yeah. But unfortunately, he looks like he's 17 and I'm no longer a teenager. So I'm going to pass. I'm sorry. You look great. Your future's bright.
He's 21.
Yeah, well, you still look too baby for me. I'm sorry, baby boy.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, he's really cool. He's got that Sasuke aura around him. And I don't plan to agree with Lorissa on all of these, but he does look like a kid. He looks young.
Okay.
And not to say, like Steph's into that.
Jeez.
No, not at all.
But I think it's just he's kind of got a baby face about him right now.
Okay, so too baby face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not handing over your roses, either of you.
No.
Dang.
I'm a little afraid to. Sorry.
So Kakashi's the only one that's just
he's an adult.
Easily made it through.
Right. He's
so is Zoro.
A man.
So is Zoro.
No, I know, but like he's got that chiseled look about him.
So funny enough, this guy and Zoro are actually like the same age.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love that.
Just the different drawing styles.
I know.
That's what it comes down to.
Animation style, yeah. Okay, so the next one then on the list, the next contestant for you guys is Rock Lee from Naruto. I love him. I can't. So
your OG crush.
Honestly, OG kid crush, and it's still just, it's that special place in your heart that never goes away. So
even though he looks so goofy when he's older too.
Cool. Like but you know what? We love him still. So Rock Lee from Naruto.
Yeah, out of pity I will. Because I feel like if I don't, he's gonna go home and like commit seppuku.
No, he would just like do 1,000 push-ups.
Exactly.
That's true. I think he's already sad that he doesn't have ninjutsu, so I'm gonna give him 1 out of pity. Absolutely.
Okay, but not because of looks or
oh my goodness,
anything like that.
I also like that in his hair sometimes it spells the word ninja.
Yes.
Oh, does it? I've never noticed that.
Yeah,
that's really
If you look at him like straight on in the original design for him, that white part.
Yeah. I see the highlight. Yeah.
The highlight, If you have to look at the super original early Naruto to see it.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
Only a true fan would know that, Lorissa.
I'm sorry.
All right, Lorissa, what do you think then?
So it sounds like Sam is hiring him as a personality hire. Hear that joke,
Basically.
Rock Lee's my DEI hire.
But, I could see why you find him attractive. I mean, his outfit, it's pretty good, It's a little goofy, but...
Form-fitting.
It's form-fitting. I understand it. What?
She has to take the whole... Does he get fully naked to pee?
Yeah, just like how when girls wear rompers, too, they have to do
that.
That's
true, I guess that's
fair.
That's
crazy. I forgot about that. That's wild.
But, unfortunately, the bowl cut's not doing it for me. Even though I myself sometimes have been known to sport it, it's not intentional. So...
I was like, because you can't see all your hair right now because you have a hat on. Yeah. You kind of got the Rock Lee bangs right now.
I know.
All right. Next contestant for you guys then is... Robin from One Piece. The sigh.
Yeah, again, it's a one-piece character. The proportions are so weird. Her neck's as long as her midsection.
I know.
Between her waist and her chest, her neck is the same length. And she's got arms.
Okay, but you're
for
just
days.
you're
Right.
judging just this one picture, right?
No, I got Nico Robin. I got Nico Robin cards.
Okay, that's fair.
true. That's fair.
And she's drawn interestingly. I see the appeal. I mean, it's right in your face. Yeah. But no, I don't know. The nose is weird. That's a big portion of it, is that really pencil thin nose.
She's of Russian origin.
Interesting. Okay,
so it's supposed to be a take on Eastern European noses and Russian features.
Totally get it. Just not for me.
Okay. So no rose for her.
She looks like one of those. Wait, real quick. She looks like one of those. Oh, what are they called? Oh, melon heads. That it's a cryptid. I think they're found in the Midwest. They're called melon heads.
Okay.
If you've ever seen them before.
Never heard of it. All right, Lorissa.
I'm a sucker for leather jackets, so only for that reason, she's got that cool factor. I'll give her a rose,
Nice. She does have some killer outfits, so I'm going to say that. All right, next contestant for us is Darui from Naruto.
I love that.
He's from the Cloud Village, if listeners
he's super
don't
cool.
know that. He can use lightning and things like that. Lightning techniques.
Okay.
You know what's interesting, and this is just something that I found out after watching videos of it and Black creators talking about it, is that Black fictional characters with superpowers tend to always have electric or lightning abilities.
So true.
And there's no rhyme or reason for it. But it's just such an odd coincidence that it is popular. So you'll see people go to cons of or name me 10 fictional Black superheroes that don't use lightning.
Yeah,
and
it's hard.
They all struggle, and I'm like, I would have a very difficult time doing it. But he's so cool. I loved his design.
Yeah.
He becomes a Raikage, right?
Yes, later down the line.
Right. And he's got a really cool fight scene with Naruto and Sai and the pink hair girl, Sakura.
Yeah.
At one point, they have a really cool fight scene together. Yeah, so I'll give him a rose. Why not?
Nice. All right, Lorissa.
Unfortunately, I have no context for him, and so
you can just do based on
looks. Based off of looks, he seems cool. I feel like he could be nice and sultry, but the build, it's a little too big for me. I'm not into the big muscles, so I'm gonna pass.
All right, not an issue. All right, next contestant then we have is Levi from Attack on Titan.
No, Levi's a little crybaby. Levi complains too much.
Levi, crazy.
He's a cool character, I guess, in general. But first of all, he's 5'5", right?
Yeah, he's very small.
We love our short kings. We love our short kings, but I feel like he complains too much, and he's so moody. He's the worst parts of Sasuke.
Okay.
He has the one cool fight scene with the Beast Titan, but
I like his determination.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Absolutely. But no, sorry, no rose.
No rose for him. Okay. Larissa?
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to agree. Not for the exact same reasons, but no, I understand. He's definitely attractive. He seems too pretentious and that he needs to grow, emotionally a little bit.
Say taller?
Yeah. No, just fine. That's not a problem, but he's got some maturing to do.
All right.
He's a cool character. I like his design and everything. Just he doesn't get a rose. Sorry.
No.
Okay. All right. So next on our list then is Sai.
Sai made the list?
I love it though.
He made the list. A man that can rock a crop top.
So good.
So
the
good.
fit. Yeah, the fit is fine.
So good.
Absolutely.
No, I like him.
Why is he gray?
It's just him. Dude, he's been locked under the hidden leaf village.
Yeah. He hasn't seen any sun. Do you have any problem with that? I don't see any sun.
That's fair. Lyrics is kind of gray too. No, I don't like his personality. I know he's very kind, but it's just the deadpanness for me.
That was the whole story.
I understand.
He had no personality.
Tragic backstory, no
they
personality. Yeah, I get it. He's cool. I like it. I like his ninjutsu. I think it's very unique where he gets to draw things and then he come to life and fight for him. But sorry, Sai.
He gets a rose because he's great looking, and also
he is.
Yeah, and I don't mind the deadpanness, I feel like there's a lot of time where you can sit together and just enjoy each other's company. I'm all for that. And my love will draw out his personality so he can feel that he connect with himself again. Okay?
And he's an artist, so you guys can bond. You guys can draw together.
That's fair. That's yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. I love seeing your guys' reactions and then who gets a rose or not.
Also, I mean, his feet are just out for free, like, all the time, it looks like.
So are like
fun. It's like every Naruto character.
I know, they're in this picture, that's why I said that.
Yeah, okay. All right, next contestant then for you guys is Hatsuharu from Fruits Basket.
Oh, boy.
It's the one that transforms into a cow.
Yeah.
A cow?
Yeah.
Instant rose. That's so cool.
Is it like you're excited, how I got to drive the Moo Moo cow from Moo Moo Meadows in Mario Kart?
Yeah, that's the one player I'm going to be maxing out on that game. That's cool. They can turn into a cow. I would have thought a bird.
No,
I would have thought like a pigeon. One, he's got the hair that kind of looks like feathers.
It's hard to see, but the front top part is white, the back and undershave part is like black.
But he's also got a feather necklace, so a lot of it said cow at first. But then he's got the dog collar on, so maybe he was a dog.
Well, his other necklace is a cowbell. You just can't hear
it. Yeah. I see it right there.
He's also got his ears tagged, with earrings.
I'm going to give the cow version of him a rose. But if he shows up in human form, no rose.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine riding a cow to the grocery store?
That'd be awesome.
I think they're big enough for you to ride,
Let's
right?
bring it back.
Yeah.
I don't know
if
they
ride
would
a cow?
I mean, I don't know if they would let you, but you could try.
It's crazy we don't ride more cows. I think we should ride more cows. All right. Yeah,
Lorissa.
So cow form gets a rose, yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship with him, but because I just love his relationship with the other character so much, and their relationship is very attractive, and so I understand. He's a good guy, but I'm more interested in the adult. Not that he's not an adult, they're borderline. But I was always more interested because I watched this series as an adult, not as a kid first.
Mm.
And
you can just age him up in your head. Or
no, I know. As I'm saying is, I don't want to take him away from his girlfriend. Their relationship is so pure, and it's kind of messed up.
They've broken up, and he is now a contestant on The Bachelorette.
I can't. I want to tell him to go back to her because she needs him.
Wow,
crazy.
Toxic.
She's the snake, right? Or
I thought so.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Snake and cow.
Mm-hmm.
I think this came out in 2019. I think that was the last time I saw it, which is now it's been 6 years.
I know. I'm trying to think back.
No, 2019 was only 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
No, but I'm more interested in what's the one guy, the older one that
the dog?
Oh, is it the dog? The one that got was hooking up with the god for a little bit, and then she rejected him. Yeah,
this sounds so weird to anybody.
I'm sure.
Because I don't know the show, but I know the premise that they're kind of like Animorphs,
characters,
right?
Yeah.
So, do they do Animorph?
Kinda.
No. Well,
is there versions where they're half rat, half man?
No. There's only one scene or a couple where they transform into their animal spirits, and that's because.
So one of them is a rat, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Yuki.
I want to see the rat.
He almost made this list.
What a cutie. Yeah.
I wish he would have.
Sorry. Okay. Next on the list then. Wait, are you giving a rose or no, Larissa?
No, just because I love his relationship with his girlfriend. Okay. Whether or not they're in a relationship or not, I'd go back to her. I would yell at him.
Sam said yes just to the cow version.
Yeah, well, could you imagine also you're on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, whatever it is, and all these people are getting out of a limo, and all of a sudden just a cow shows up?
That's fair.
I'd be like, come on, let's go. And then you're sitting on the cow for all of the stuff. Here, we're doing this challenge. I don't know how The Bachelor works, but...
Yeah, I get you. Okay. All right, next contestant then we have is Mihawk from One Piece.
Mihawk.
Oh my goodness. That mustache. It's so good.
Yeah.
The Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man mustache. I think Mihawk was probably first, but... Well, I don't know. As far as comics go.
Sure.
But, oof. This is tough.
Oof.
The proportions are weird again.
They're not that bad,
okay,
though.
I'm going to be honest with you. It was so hard to find a good image on Google Images.
That's fair.
So I was like, this is the best I could find in this time frame. I will say, let me give a little backstory.
Okay.
He does live on an abandoned island in a castle that looks like Dracula's castle, and he drinks wine every day.
Hell yeah, baby.
So he's is he a vampire?
He's got the vibes, but he's not actually.
Okay.
He's the world's greatest swordsman. So.
Oh, what about Zoro?
That's who he's trying to be.
Oh, do they fight?
Mm-hmm.
Who wins?
It's funny, I have
do you?
One of my new anime figures back here. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably
a little blurry.
Yeah, I don't want to stand up and go get it. But
that's okay.
Yeah, I have a figure of their fight, so yes.
Cool. No rose.
No rose for Mihawk? Okay.
No, sorry.
No, that's fine.
He's got to button up the shirt.
But that's just his whole thing. It's just like open shirts.
That's fair. That sword looks crazy big though.
He's like, your tits are showing. Put him away.
It is kind of like a cross sword. It's pretty big.
I figure it's all like that kind of style, that Gothic era style.
Yes. All right, Lorissa.
And the cowboy hat.
I love my MCR. I love my Gerard Way. I'm a sucker for vampires, so I'll give him a rose.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Does he have yellow eyes?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Yeah. No, still no rose, yeah.
I thought maybe that was a potential change of mind there. All right. Next contestant we have is the fourth Hokage from Naruto.
He's a cinnamon roll. Oh.
That's crazy.
Well, when he's with his wife, when he's not actively battling, like you just want to like pick him up and like squeeze his little cheeks and be like, it's okay, I could cook for you.
That's funny.
Yeah, he does. I know he's a dad. I know he's, kind of got like that mature mentality. He's got a cool fight scene with Obito. He's too puppy dog for me.
Okay.
I say no deal. I'm gonna shut the briefcase.
No puppy dog. I mean, I guess.
Is that how you're feeling too, Lorissa?
No. I love golden retrievers type personalities, so I'm gonna give him a rose. He's so sweet, but he could be serious when he needs to be.
The way you led that up made me believe that you were not gonna give a rose to him.
I was gonna try and be like, well, I guess it takes one to know one.
Jeez. Okay.
Sam's got very golden retriever vibes, so.
Okay.
I never bark. Never.
Jeez, you didn't even have to say that, Sam.
I don't know what that means, but I was trying to think of dog things. I was like,
okay.
You've never heard of the golden retriever personality?
I have, yeah.
Sam?
Oh yeah, I have. I just said I don't bark because I'm not a dog. Like, I didn't know what else to say.
Okay. Next contestant, we're moving on, is Omoi, another one from Naruto. Guess what? There's a lot of Naruto characters, so there's a lot of them on this list.
I don't remember him.
He was one of the students from Killer Bee.
Oh, okay.
And after Killer Bee got kidnapped, he went to the Hidden Leaf to try to rescue him. He's I don't know how to describe it. It's like he always has a sucker in his mouth. I always loved him. I loved his personality. He's kind of a goofball too.
Oh, that's cute.
But he can be super serious, just like Darui also.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he looks like a more mature Darui.
No.
Opposite. Okay. See, I just don't know anything about him. I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay, you can just do it based on looks alone.
I know. He's kind of got the same Darui look, I guess.
So I guess, like, would you rather have him or Darui?
Darui.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So no rose.
No rose. All right, Lorissa.
Give him a rose.
Okay, nice.
Reasoning? I'm not sure, but
it's
gut instinct.
Just maybe take a chance. Take a chance on this one.
And you also said he's kind of a goof, and I like the goofballs.
I mean, he literally has a sucker in his mouth. Like,
yeah, all right. Only goofballs eat suckers.
All right, next one is Boa Hancock from One Piece.
It's the same person as Nico Robin. They're the same character.
No.
They're the exact same character.
They're not. I mean, they look similar, but no.
They look the exact same. No, she got too much forehead.
That's wild.
Crazy.
Look at that. Look at all that forehead.
She doesn't have any bangs. That's why. Her head is proportional. Her eyes should be towards the middle. That's how you draw a head.
Okay, but I just wanted you to take a look really quick. I understand that the drawing... Is this a fan-made drawing, or is this like canon?
No, this is kind of canon. It was hard to find another photo that was good.
Okay, I'm just saying, if we look at these proportions for a quick second...
Well,
okay?
other than that...
No. Hold on. Bear with me for a second.
Sure.
If we look at where her hip is, and then we look at where her foot is, the one that's on the ground.
Sure.
Her knee is probably right above that skull, between the skull and the foot.
Sure.
That's up. If we were to bend her leg that's currently bent up, down, that foot would probably be a foot shorter than the other foot.
Okay, so
guaranteed.
I think you're just harping on the art.
No, I think the proportions are just like way too horrible. She's got 8-foot legs and a big forehead.
She's a tall lady.
That's fine, but no, too goofy for me.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna not give her a rose for completely different reasons. She seems too snobby for me. I don't know.
That's fair.
Yep.
Okay, I can see that.
Is she snobby?
A little bit. She has like the love fruit, so she can make anyone, male or female, fall in love with her on basically like first glance, and then she can turn them to stone.
Oh,
is she the one?
It's a pretty powerful one.
Your husband got the card signed of the voice actress? No.
Nope. That was Robin's.
That's
yeah. All right, next contestant. I think we're getting kind of close to the end.
Okay. I'm excited.
Yep.
Ling Yao from Full Metal Alchemist.
I love him
as a kid,
too.
I was like, oh. And then when he became Greed, I was like, oh. So that was very...
Spoiler!
Wow, I'm sure. Okay. But yeah, so both versions.
Well, I would say you probably picked the worst picture of him.
Yeah, it's so hard.
I know.
Let me tell you, Google Images do better because it is so hard to find good images. For
I believe
Google Images. I know you're listening. Right
yeah,
now. I know you want that sponsorship real bad, but you gotta step up your game first.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give him a rose, but he's attractive. But other than that, like you said, determination, that's a big factor. And he's so goofy at times too. His personality, I love it.
I don't like his fit.
Well, like we said,
no rose. No rose. I don't like his fit.
That's fair.
That's how he's gonna dress. He doesn't deserve a rose.
Dang, I should have put when he had what is it, the duster, the
yes!
black duster.
Yeah,
I love that
cool.
one.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh well, but I figured I might as well just pop this one up because it was the first picture I found that
Live
was
a little,
decent. So. Yeah. Next contestant on our list is Law from One Piece.
That hat is so bad.
So
that looks like one of those hats that the 13-year-old that only shopped at Spencer's and Hot Topic wore around the mall. This whole fit looks like that.
That's crazy.
No, man. Oh, no.
No,
the hat and the chin strap and
God,
the fur.
That's so funny.
So goofy. Just looking at his chest tattoo too. It's so ridiculous.
He does.
I feel like he's kind of goofy, but he's so goofy that he can't turn it off where I'm gonna get annoyed. So no rose.
No, he's actually super serious.
That's
and his
hilarious.
Goofy moments will poke through.
Yeah, no, sorry, Law.
Okay.
Law,
yeah.
okay.
Okay, simple enough for both of you. Next contestant is Adult
Sasuke. Oh.
From Naruto. After Shippuden, when he's fully that adult.
If he has the Velociraptor with him from his time travel experiences, and he gets a rose.
Okay.
For the Velociraptor.
For the Velociraptor.
Of course.
So it's a deal.
It's like the cow,
Yeah.
A wombo combo meal.
Yeah, he has to have a Velociraptor with him. I mean, because if you come to the table with no Velociraptor and only one arm, sorry, buddy.
That's fair.
You could have came with, something else, but you came with no Velociraptor.
Okay.
So, Velociraptor, yes. No Velociraptor, no.
Got it. Yeah. This one is very specific. I just like Adult Sasuke.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. His outfit, his style, and how he acts too is super cool.
No, for sure. I
think your husband should get a wig like that.
Stop.
It'd be cool. Wear it around all the time.
I'm gonna agree with you, Steph. But I also liked when he was younger too. I've always been interested in that moody, mysterious, dark type of kind of quiet, but got a heart of gold underneath all of it. So
seeking revenge. Okay. All right. Next contestant then is Inosuke from Demon Slayer without the mask.
Sam hates Inosuke with a passion.
What?
So that's hilarious to me.
That's crazy.
It's just he's annoying. He's so loud and obnoxious.
Oh, I love that.
I like his personality, underneath the loud and obnoxious, all his that he was raised out in the forest and he doesn't know anything and he's so ditzy. Essentially, he doesn't really understand a lot of just nuances.
Yeah.
But no, he's too annoying for me.
That's crazy. Okay.
I'm afraid he'd kill me.
Whoa. I mean, I guess that's fair.
So no rose for Sam. Got it.
I don't know enough about the Demon Slayer characters. All I know is that they seem all kind of childish in a way that I find personally annoying. Give them a few more years to grow and I might be interested. There's still a lack of maturity there. So no rose. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, I think this is our last one.
Ooh.
The second Hokage from Naruto, Tobi Rama.
I'll let Lorissa go first.
Yeah, he gets a rose.
Nice.
He's the original dark, moody character in this show, so why not, Heart of gold underneath it, fighting for his values. I love it.
Too racist for me.
Okay.
That's fair.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He's willing to wipe out an entire people.
Yep.
For a different reason.
No, there's one reason.
It's just, I hate this group of new Mihawk people. Yeah,
I forgot about that. So maybe I'll rescind the rose. I don't stand for supremacy. I forgot about that, honestly.
But he's hot.
He is hot.
Just like apparently Zoro. I asked your husband about that the other day. I know someone was going to bring it up on the podcast, but I think it was when we had our week off.
Okay.
I was asking if Zoro was racist because it was like all these characters. It was like Tobirama, Frieza, Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen, and then Zoro.
I think there was a joke with the black community because he has what is like the equivalent of like a do-rag that he puts on when he fights.
Okay.
It's just a bandana. But I think there was like a big joke that kind of stemmed from that with the community. So
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Like he's like it was like a joke more so like he's appropriating the culture.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Poor Zoro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry, second Hokage. No rose for me.
Well, that is it. I cannot click anymore. We've gotten through all of our contestants.
Cool. All 2 women were on there.
I know.
And they were the exact same woman.
I don't know.
It was the same woman twice.
I'm sorry, not many Naruto females are very attractive to me.
You don't like Tamari?
She's alright, but I didn't think she was like, I don't know.
And I was trying to think of a weird character, but I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah.
You don't like the giant slug Tsunade has?
Jeez. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for participating in my little hot or not kind of bachelorette.
You're welcome.
Fun thing. It was good. It was fun hearing your opinions on all the characters I found attractive. It's probably very telling on some of them, on my types and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the majority came from shonen because, of course, that's the majority of the genre that I like. There was one shoujo.
There was the cow.
The cowboy was a shoujo.
Cowboy. Oh, he's a cowboy.
No,
okay.
No,
not at all.
A little bit. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. And thank you if you watched on YouTube. We appreciate everyone who takes the time to support us, listen to us, and just hang out and have us in the background or anything like that. Or even just clicking on our show. We will be back next week on Thursday for a brand new episode with a brand new host. And you can follow us on Reddit and Blue Sky at Shifting Tones Pod. And then you can follow us individually, me at Spiffy Steffi, Lorissa at Larissa.Schaefer, and Sam at Sir Captain Sam. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and have a good rest of your day. Bye!
Bye!